This is one of the oldest faculties in Mulaman University. Maybe you already visit several faculty before.
You opportunity to visit our laboratory. Actually, we have the ACE laboratory, but today we only have a time to give you opportunity visit 4 or 5 laboratory, and our student body accompany with you on the afternoon visiting laboratory to to discuss about our laboratory. You can meet our student. You can learn about many things about our laboratory, not only forestry, maybe another activity like student activities, students agenda of tropical forest in the future. You can discuss many things, not only laboratory, because the one day we have opportunity to give you some uh, another knowledge, not only laboratory. And then I do hope if you come first time in this our faculty, we do hope you can come back again. Maybe not only short time, maybe you can, yeah, if you have opportunity to continue your study in our faculty, very welcome. Maybe you would like to learn about tropical forest. Maybe you can contact me, contact our student first, and ask me anything about administration. You ask about the program for your visiting in future. Yeah, and also I hope you can still fight and good health. How about your agenda before is very tight, tired, very tight. Yeah, I do hope you can learn many things, not only forestry, maybe another this agenda. Tomorrow, visit Bangkirai also. Still keep your healthy. I think that's all my speech. Please enjoy and learn many things about our faculty here. And please don't hesitate if you would like to ask something. You can discuss with our student, our student body. They can give you the information, many things about our faculty. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Erwin, for the remarks. Now, we will hold on the photo session. So please, all participants come forward to take a photo together.
Kalimantan Timur adalah provinsi yang dianugerahi hutan hujan tropis. Kawasan yang hanya ditemukan di sekitar Khatulistiwa ini berfungsi sebagai paru-paru dunia. Hutan tropis lembab juga memiliki keistimewaan yang lain, yaitu kaya dengan keanekaragaman hayati. Menyadari pentingnya keberadaan hutan tropis lembab tersebut, Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman didirikan pada 1962 di Samarinda, Kalimantan Timur. Fakultas Kehutanan menjadi satu dari fakultas tertua di Universitas Mula Warman. Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman yang berdiri di Kalimantan Timur memiliki visi menjadi fakultas kehutanan terkemuka di Asia dengan keunggulan Tridharma yang berbasiskan potensi sumber daya hutan tropis lembab dan lingkungannya. Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman menyelenggarakan 3 program studi, yaitu Program Studi Kehutanan S1, Program Studi Magister Kehutanan S2, dan Program Studi Doktor Ilmu Kehutanan S3. Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman memiliki 1.400 mahasiswa dengan 71 tenaga pengajar berkualitas. Kualifikasi dosen di Fakultas Kehutanan terdiri dari 16 guru besar atau profesor, 42 doktor, dan 26 master.
Mungkin salah satu fakultas dengan jumlah guru besar terbesar di Unmul hingga saat ini. Kemudian sebagian besar dosen kita sudah berpendidikan S3 dan mereka mengambil dan menamatkan program doktoralnya dari berbagai perguruan tinggi, tidak hanya dalam negeri, tapi sebagian besar dari perguruan tinggi ternama yang ada di Eropa, Jepang, dan beberapa yang negara lainnya ya, yang memang menjadi kultur kehutanan seperti di Jerman dan juga di Austria.
Dalam kerangka mencapai visi menjadi fakultas terkemuka di Asia Tenggara, Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman memiliki sarana dan prasarana perkuliahan yang sangat lengkap. Selain ruang perkuliahan yang representatif, Fakultas Kehutanan memiliki sejumlah laboratorium, yaitu Laboratorium Budidaya Hutan, Laboratorium Politik, Ekonomi, dan Sosial Kehutanan, Laboratorium Kimia Hasil Hutan dan Energi Terbarukan, Laboratorium Industri dan Pengujian Hasil Hutan, Laboratorium Konservasi Tanah, Air, dan Iklim, Laboratorium Biologi dan Pengawetan Kayu, Laboratorium Ekologi dan Konservasi Biodiversitas Hutan Tropis, serta Laboratorium Perencanaan dan Pemanenan Hutan. Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman juga dilengkapi ruang pertemuan gedung bundar kehutanan, pusat komputer, dan greenhouse atau persemaian. Fakultas ini juga memiliki 2 hutan penelitian, yaitu KHDTK, Hutan Penelitian, dan Pendidikan Universitas Mula Warman Bukit Soeharto, serta Hutan Pendidikan di Lempake, Samarinda. Demi mendukung pembelajaran di kampus, Fakultas Kehutanan Universitas Mula Warman dilengkapi ruang baca pasca sarjana, ruang baca Fakultas Kehutanan, Perpustakaan Pusat Universitas Mula Warman, Musola Alfat, ruang kegiatan mahasiswa, lapangan voli, lapangan bulu tangkis, tenis meja, camping ground, hingga lapangan sepak bola.
have the how uh, high level of Indonesian language first. Yeah, that is the important one because in the lectures, not all our staff can teach the English. So you can learn Indonesian language first, but until now we have no how level in Indonesian language, Indonesian language level. But encourage you if you come here, you it's better you have good Indonesian language first. But English is okay because we can accompany you with our student body if you know about the lecture, about laboratory, it's okay. But the program can establish for degree like the Timor Leste, they know about the Indonesian language, but they enjoy the lecture in classroom. So that is better you have
Uh,
channel.
does Unmul provide any kind of like BIPA course or something on
Yeah,
scholarship?
yeah, we have. You mean the Indonesian language course?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Balai Bahasa, and also we have the how to say students student student unit to support the foreign student to learn about Indonesian language. The English club, we have the English club. Yeah, we have the English club. Maybe the foreign student come join in the unit to learn about Indonesia. And also we have the uh, language center can give you some practice, some course of Indonesian language. Don't worry about that because we we not give you some special testing about Indonesian language, but if you have a good Indonesian language, it's better. Okay?
Terima kasih banyak.
Yeah. You good. You have good Indonesian.
So don't be discouraged if you're currently zero skill in Indonesian. We do have the language center at the uni. We have student buddies, friends that will help you, happily will help you. And once we find that we have foreign students, we will find a way to like how to yeah to do how better to make you enjoy yourself and understand what we teach in the class. Yeah. So I think that's all from me. If you still have questions, please come forward after this, and you still have this like visit, and still have many hours to ask questions and learn more about our practices. Thank you. Okay, so the next session would be the lectures from Pak Subah. Ya, silakan Pak Subah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I think it's better I use this because I want to be efficient. Many move situation. That would be embarrassing if I tell the truth. I get bite, but you will be laughed if you know what is it, I won't tell you more. Like I said, that would be embarrassing. And I think it's better if I sit down. It's okay. Stand, I would get dizzy. So. Yeah, I thought there would be an hour break after introduction. So let us continue with our program. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rahmat Suba. I'm a lecturer and researcher in biodiversity laboratory in forestry faculty. This lab deal have any prior knowledge on wild animals in Borneo? Can you mention one, two more? But this question is not meant for. It's only meant for international student, yeah. Not. Maybe someone in the back knows that. Zip. Yeah. Anyone have a prior knowledge? Crocodiles. I think crocodiles. We can. Sun bear. Orangutan. It's famous. It's very famous. What? Hornbill. What? Luwak. You mean luwak? Luwak. Okay. The animal that can bear. Okay. That is common, yeah. Somebody mentioned orangutan, yeah. Orangutan, yeah. Orangutan. And someone from, are you from Pakistan and Afghanistan know orangutan? Orangutan. There is no orangutan in Afghanistan, I know. And there is no orangutan in Pakistan, I know that. But how do you know it? How do you know it? Just hear it, or you ever heard or read from as well? Oh, just show the picture, not the actual one. You want to see that? Yes. And when I teach a first grade, so I teach animal ecology, biology, and then I explain animal behavior, animal morphology, and I said when you want to know further about the primates, orangutan, and such, you just, if you want to describe their characteristics, you just see right your right and your friend. Yeah. If you want to characterize the primates, orangutan, monkey, and such, just see your. Just see. That's that's a common. It's a common characteristic. The general characteristic we can see in our characteristic, human character. So, like I said, that orangutan is one of one of uh, uh, one of the ecological issue in the tropics. I can mention that one oil company can shut down because they kill orangutan. We have we have a last case several years ago. It's an oil company assumed that orangutan is a pest to their oil palm, and then they kill. And authority knows that, and then responsible people get caught, and then the company get negative uh, profile. And I think some years later, the company shut down. So that's from that case, we know that how important and how important the orangutan for Indonesian. And there is so many regulation relate to orangutan, and then that's one of the protected animals. So I haven't had a chance to prepare proper PowerPoint for this lecture, but I will introduce one and two presentation that I have before. That's about so we can use the wild animals, the presence of wild animals for monitoring the result and the outcomes of rehabilitation and reforestation. So let me put this way: the more we see the wild animals, the more we see the holistic rehabilitation process in this area. So we have a problem. We have a problem for land degradation, and then especially forest conversion. And on the other way, we also try to recover the land and then restore the habitat. But we try to rehabilitate the area that's already degraded. We with particular problem. We value the success of rehabilitation that we try to do. So sometimes we only rely on how big the area and then labor days expanded. That's it. The progress, there is no such process that we can see the process of the rehabilitation. So there is no formal team to monitor the progress of rehabilitation. We try to find what kind of information that tell us about the progressive change in land cover and their possible implication. So the concept is the more design, and then if everything is okay, there will be that we call habitat heterogeneity. Yeah. So because everything is so heterogeneous over time and over space, if we let the rehabilitation in the process. So how we monitor the progress of the rehabilitation site. So one of the focus of research and my laboratory is we try to see some particular wild animals that will respond to the running habitat change. Because more time and more cover, and then also the more resources, the more food resources for what there is a concept. So I mean, the more area will get their cover, yeah, and also the more the wild animal would come. That's the theory that we assume. So information about the selected species in this area function as a baseline for biodiversity data, and we monitor. So the study is meant to acquire information about the presence of selected group of wild animals. Also, we try to get information about to see habitat development within that that we call that's something that we call indicator for the success of prediction effort. Yeah. So the more we find wild animal, the better. That's that's the concept. That's the ecology concept. But it's not only the individuals, but the more diverse of the animals and the such area, so uh, we can give we can say that the process is running. There is a running process to the better condition. So what we do, what methodology we use to know presence of wild in the area. So first we use direct observation. You know direct observation? When thing you see direct, but you have to you have you have to have knowledge about how you know the particular species. Like I said, that if you see in the field the thing with the hand and the leg, and then it's in the branch, you know that? What we call it? An ugly face. Yeah. Tarzan. So what? Yeah. A monkey. Yeah. But monkey is many also many species and then with particular characteristic. So it's direct observation. Yeah? And then we also have a science searching. Science, not science. Science search. It's what do you call it? Yeah, evidence that we can find, evidence that that the animal was there. Like what possible that we can find in the field, and then you know that something was there. Footprints, footprints. What things that doesn't help? Does animal? Does all animals leave footprints? Eh? Animal dropping. You did not answer my question. things that cannot lift anything. Ghost doesn't lift anything. Ghost doesn't lift. But that raise question. As my experience, I think do they all have do they left some things? Not ghosts, yeah. So footprints, droppings. That's one of the what we call it. Yeah, physics. Physics. You know physics. Things that we, yeah. Also, yeah. Um, yeah. Also the droppings means that water and then solid. Yeah? Because some animals also have a strong, they're liquid, liquid, not in solid. Solid, you know, solid. Yeah? The bag, the liquid, and the science. Then we can science that we can found in the field. Any others may be left by animal. Correct. Nest. Some animals have a nest. Yeah, like we're not a bug. We all have a home for resting, sleeping. Yeah, nest. Any other? Yeah, uh, snake skin. Yeah, not many animals left skin. Any other? What? What? Our grandpa. So I think that's sufficient for explain that most animals is a sign that we can recognize their appearance per area. And so you can live that way and go back to what it's very efficient. You don't have to look down to look for actual animals. So signs that you mentioned. So it's very efficient way to observe wild animals in the forest. It's not easy to walk forest. Have anyone have experience walking the forest? Any? First I mentioned forest, any forest, even if you have some trees, they can call it forest. This is that sort of forest that you have experience. Anyone have experience in a tropical forest, the pristine forest? No. So we see in our any type of forest. You can you imagine how we get there? How's you feeling? You were there. we see the cars, call it limestone, the peak. Not many people can get. So last we use camera trapping. That's way to see the camera. This is the result, and then I don't want to get into further, and then we see the picture. First, I show you some of the result of camera traps. Yeah, this is what we call primate species. Yeah, and can get from camera trap. As you see that monkey should be but why camera trap can detect them? Because camera trap only we set up a camera trap 1 meter above the ground, and the area that can cover the camera is maybe only one point half meter. Sorry, still. We have some cases of that. Actually, they damage the camera, like these two species. They get curious, and then when the blitz get them, and then they grab it. But most sometimes hunters, yeah, hunters, they get the camera when they see there is no benefit for them, they just throw it. Yeah, because, we have some cases of stolen camera traps, but not by animals. This is. Can you tell the difference between these two species? This is different species. The tail, yeah. Can you recognize it? Yeah, long tail and then pig tail. Why we call a pig tail? Pig. What's pig? You know pig, huh? That's a delicious one. People say, I never eat that. Yeah, pig tail. Pig, that's a short tail. One is long tail macaque. This is macaca. One of it with the short tail and one of long tail. It's different species. So they are primates, yeah. They primates, and then these two species is we call it generalis, yeah. They have different food types in their diet, and then they can exploit available young leaves if there is no fruits, yeah. Because fruits in the tropical forest is rare. There is a certain season for that, and then you can imagine if the fruits only appears in such time, so there will be time with no fruit. Yeah, you know, the fruit season only bear in a certain period because there is a time lag between the two fruit season. So, what do primates eat when there is no food in the forest? Yeah. Young leaves, yeah. Young leaves, yeah. Everybody love young. young things, yeah, young leaves, young leaves, young. But you know, there is a fruit that bear every time. Yeah, it's not durian, it's not rambutan. You know rambutan. You know. Well, you also you also call rambutan. You know rambutan. Lychee. Lychee. Maybe in the next days you can tell ask which one is rambutan. I think this time is fruit season. Yeah, rambutan, durian, things with the spine. So let let's go back to my questions before. So if there is no fruits in the forest, what do primates eat? Vegetables. So someone mentioned young leaves. That's correct. So you know there is also the fruits that can bear every time. Every time. There is no season for it. There is no season for this fruit species. What? Coconut. there's there's no coconut in the forest. I mean in the forest. Banana. Someone have to plant it. Wild banana. There is no fruit in wild banana. What? Nuts. Can you more specific? Can you be more specific? Have you ever heard ara? Ara. Ficus. Figs. Figs. Yeah? Figs. Figs. Yeah? Have you ever heard? Figs. Yeah, there is many kinds of figs. Yeah, they bear they bear every time. There is no season. There is no season for this species. Yeah. So if there is uh, if there is in between fruit season, yeah, the wild animals and primates can depend on that we call figs, yeah, ficus. Besides the young leaves that you mentioned before. Yeah. And one of the adaptability of this primate species is degree of terrestriality. That's why they can camera trap can capture the species because they're terrestrial instead of on the top of the tree on the yeah on the canopy. Yeah. They can adapt with the situation. Yeah, we call it the degree of terrestriality. That means that they can walk. Yeah, they can walk in the circle. And because this degree of terrestriality, most of the primate species, monkey species, including these two species, they're capable of colonizing secondary forests. Yeah, and then they can survive in small patches. Even they can small in your backyard. They can survive in your backyard. Yeah? They opportunistic feeder. That means they eat everything. Yeah, and then they have a full range of foods in their diets. Yeah, we say that they have a broad niche. Yeah? So this that we mentioned, yeah, that you know, yeah? Orangutan, yeah. This is rambutan, yeah. Have you ever seen this species? Yeah, this rambutan, yeah. So this orangutan, someone caught, and then uh, they give this this fella with the rambutan, yeah? And this is the nest. This is the nest of orangutan. Yeah, this is where they sleep. Yeah. Yes, they made it from they like collect the branch and then with with in leaves, yeah? And they sleep one night. Yes, on top on the not only on top of the tree. Sometimes between between the branch, yeah? And then in the edge of the branch, if they strong enough. This is the only. This is the one of we get evidence in the field because in the top of the tree, and the tree is not so big, yeah. It's only poles and then still strong enough to support the the individual. And orangutan make nest every day. Next day they travel and make nest again. So they never come back to the nest that they made before. Yeah. They made nest one per day. One per day. Any questions? When you see this fella, can you recognize the how old he or she? He or she? Can you tell? Can you tell? He, why you from where? So yeah, he, yeah, because I took the picture, and then I see the things that we know that he, yeah, is very young, maybe less than a year. But I took a picture. 6 years ago. If he survived, so that means maybe he probably 6 or 7 years. So I also had experience with the baby, with the orangutan baby. So I have a bought a baby orangutan from village people, because and then they feed the orangutan and then give him milk, and I ask things about how he get it, and then how they nurture it, yeah. And then in one time I asked if I can board it. So he say yes. So you can replace, but you can board, yeah. I can board as a replacement for price that he gave every day. So I remember that I gave the village people around 300,000. 300,000. So, Harry, a way, in my way home, I call orangutan center, rehabilitation center, and we meet in one city in Sangatta, and then I gave to the people that the people from orangutan center, and then so they bring it to orangutan center in Samboja. I don't know if you have any program to go there. Oh, unfortunately, no. There is no program to go there if you want to see the actual orangutan. But the next day they still give me the information about the orangutan that I gave to them. So, but until now, I never know. Yeah, I never know the situation, or uh, maybe they have to uh, they already throw them away to the forest again. So next, this is rodentia. Yeah. Oh, SCV. SCV. Yeah. Yeah. SCF. Sorry. SCF. I, I don't have to mention it. That's only initial for Sebulu Experimental Forest. Sebulu. This is a particular area where we found the orangutan. This only initial as a Sebulu Experimental Forest. Sebulu. This is rodentia. The friends of rats. Yeah. This is one of species that we found with the spine district porcupine. Yeah. This is a cat, one of a cat like a house cat, yeah, but in the wild. And this is some carnivore species. Yeah, cat also is carnivore, but these four species represent the carnivore. It's a Malay seafood, yeah, and then a common palm seafood, banded, and short-tailed mungus. Yeah. And I think this is a very common things with the four legs, varies from small to big. Yeah. Mouse deer, barking deer, sambar deer, and then pig. Any experience with those things? Only sin. Only sin, not it. Anyone have experience with experience with these animals instead of seeing? Dear, what experience do you have? Oh, feed. Oh, you feed them with what? With grass. Anyone have experience to eat this species? No. No? Why? They are good. They're delicious. Anyone? Anyone have experience? Eat that. Yeah, to be honest, I've had experience to eat only 3 species. Yeah, I ever ate deer, mouse deer, barking deer, and sambar deer. Yeah, but not pig. There is no pressure for me in the forest, and that pushed me to eat pig. Yeah, still many food in the forest. If there is no things in the forest, maybe pig is one of the one of the option. Yeah, this is the situation. Yeah, that we call that's the guy from Pakistan say Sebulu experimental forest. Yeah. Okay. Any question? Indeed. Mm, the purpose, yeah. But in fact, you know, the fact is, someone get there, a hunter gets there, yeah. Nobody guard the forest. People have access to this forest, especially hunter, and then also because there is still so many trees that they can lock, they can get the wood. This is only one side research to monitor what I say that rehabilitation process. So this one is one site that already rehabilitated, and then we try to monitor the progress of the rehabilitation process. One of the indicator that we use is the presence of the wild animals that I see in the slide. Any question? Do I still have a time, Erwin? So I still have one slides actually. Maybe I can brief explain it. Yeah. Any question related to my first PowerPoint? So besides that the methodology that I introduced in the first presentation, we can use direct observation. We also can use signs, yeah, droppings, things like that, and also camera trap, yeah. And one of the thing that also important for wildlife conservation is indigenous knowledge, yeah. Indigenous knowledge, the knowledge that that is having by village people, indigenous people, yeah. And then we see whether this knowledge still be relevant for wildlife conservation in the changing world, because yeah, you know, the world is changing, our mind is growing, yeah, things getting bigger and bigger, problem is enhanced, yeah. This knowledge we can still use, yeah, for wildlife conservation, yeah. So why wildlife knowledge is important and beneficial for the research, wildlife research, yeah. because local peoples actually have a long history, long history of interaction with the particular target, particular area, particular things, particular wild animals, and uh, because of the long interaction, they may have a considerable knowledge of a particular species. And in the area, in the regions where people have long histories of exploiting local wildlife resource, knowledge of this knowledge is usually well defined. Sometimes they have a particular language to define such. If you go from village to village, they can have a different mention for a particular species, especially when they have they are different tribes. You go to the East Borneo, and go to the West Borneo, South Borneo, and North Borneo. They may have a different language for mentioning a certain species. And knowledge about wildlife and conservation can be significant to influence people attitudes toward wildlife, and we can use to support conservation. But you know, it's not easy, because like I say, people change, our mind grow, indigenous, maybe also indigenous people sometimes they don't want to uh, be indigenous people for a long time. You know what I mean? So access open, access open, and sometimes their mind grow, and then internet signals come in, access open, and then initial knowledge, indigenous knowledge can be replaced by such modern things. So that's why there is a question: how much further could that be? I mean, how much further that indigenous knowledge could influence local people's perception and attitudes toward the wildlife conservation. Now we have a first case, first case with Bornean elephant. Do you have a prior knowledge that Borneo have a elephant? No. Where do you think elephant exists? Africa, India, and maybe you don't know that yet elephant exists in Borneo. Friends from Borneo? Sorry, from Brunei? Ever heard that? Yes, yeah. Even sudah mati. Only in the cage. Yeah, actually there is a wild population only exists in Sabah. In Sabah, your neighbor, in Sabah, and small population in Indonesian part, Indonesian part. That's mostly in Sabah, So this is the area we talk about, This is Borneo. This is where we're in. Yeah, we are here. Yeah, you see the hand. Yeah, we are here, and elephant is here. Yeah? I'm sorry, I'm not. No, there is no Malaysian part here, so I do apologize for that. Yeah, it should be a Malaysian part here. Yeah, the thing with the mouth. Yeah, and elephant, Bornean elephant only exists in this part. Yeah? In this part of Borneo. Yeah? Here and then small area in the Indonesian part of Borneo. Yeah. This is the name of the village that I visited. Then they have experience with the elephant that come to their village. So from those village, we learn traditional belief toward elephant. Yeah. So elephants have played an important role in cultural heritage and local tradition. Yeah. So old people say that they can lead people when they are lost in the forest and then get back to their homes. Yeah? And that's why they said that elephants, as a god creation, regarded as guardians of human, and they take care of humans. They even have a name for elephant. Yeah, they say Yaki for male. Yeah, Yaki and Yadu for female elephant. This could be a sign of respect to this animal. So attempts to observe elephant in the wild area is considered to be disrespectful. Yeah? Because if someone want to see the elephant, they consider disrespectful. Yeah? Even I did research on elephant and tried to find the elephant in the forest. They say disrespectful. Yeah? So what change happened? Yeah, what change happened in the area? The area is actually it's already converted to oil palm. Yeah, this big as 20,000 hectare, yeah, and then 2,000 more, and then they have a scheme we call nucleus state and smallholder. When the area company area include the village people, they include the village area to be a company area. So the land use changed a lot. The oil palm expanded. So the human elephant conflict increased. Yeah, that happens in the area. We see the change. Yeah, this is 2001. Still, this area still green. 2006, there is a settlement. Yeah, following the change of oil palm, and you see in 2010, it's much grow. Yeah, and 2014. Yeah, you can see the change. Yeah, from the yellow signs here. Yeah, yellow is yellow represents the oil palm development in the area. Yeah. So we ask people there. We ask village people there. Yeah. So yes or no questions, and then we see that they agree if the elephant is ancestor, we need each other, we are related. And then, but elephants should be tamed, yeah, because they cause the conflict. And someone still say some people still say that they should be respected if forest destruction stops. This is we ask whether elephant and humans can live together in harmony. Yeah, this is the response. You see that they say yes. Yeah, they say yes for the question whether elephant and human can live together. Only 22.4%, and 43.2% they say no. Yeah? That means that we can't live together any longer. Yeah? Even they have prior knowledge, they have history. Yeah, because the growing problem that caused by elephant, almost half of the respondents say no. Yeah? Even 24.4% say don't know the answer. Yeah, so in the middle, we don't want to be in the middle. Eh? You want to be in the middle? No, between yes or no. Are you such person? Are you such person? If you if you if you ask yes or no question and then don't know, I don't know if I can yes, if I can say no. Yeah, we can stand in the what we call it. Don't be a person in the middle. Eh? So attitude toward elephant, 79% all respondents say that oil palm expansion is the main cause. Yeah, they realize that elephant caused the problem. Yeah, sorry, oil palm expansion is the main cause. Yeah, because the oil palm expansion is the main cause of human-elephant conflict. Yeah, 79%. 21% mentioned also logging in the past. 42% respondent expressed the negative attitude. Lost crop as the main motivation with this negative attitude. Yeah. So, what I want to try to want you to see in this problem that we raise the question whether the indigenous knowledge is still be relevant in the changing situation. Like I saw in this presentation that the change that what I mean is the change in the economic benefit for people. You know, oil palm is one of the it can help to in one hand there is a destruction of the forest as a elephant habitat, and we should be worried if the situation is growing, and then we can no longer depend on the local support to conserve the elephant, because they they are really depend on their oil palm. Yeah, and then when the elephant ruins destruct their oil palm, and then or the local knowledge that they is is no longer can help to support the elephant conservation in the future. So we still have to see in the future, yeah. And then more information that we get now is it's important to see how the changing situation in the area still uh, can reinstate a sense of common responsibility for the protection of elephants. Because I did the research in the 2015. Yeah, there is still there is some times ago. There is still no information how the situation is currently. Okay, I think that's it. What I can give for this lecture. Thank you for your attention. I hope what I can give today, what I give today is useful for you, and has a benefit for conservation in general. Thank you for your attention. As a Muslim, I said Assalamualaikum wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we can discuss in my lab. Yeah. Maybe we have a program in this afternoon, so we can if you have any questions regarding my presentation, we can discuss later. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for the lecture, Mr. Rahmat Budi Wijaya Suba. For the next lecture, we invite Professor Irawan to come forward to give the lecture.
Good. Hello, everybody. How are you all? Alhamdulillah. Good. Good to hear the lecture from Dr. Suba. And I think you have so many information, experience about tropical forests, right? Good. I will start my lecture, but I want to make sure that you are with me first. So please be focused in this room, and let's discuss about this topic. Okay. So maybe good to stand. All of you stand first. Yeah, it's not easy to sit 1-2 hours. So let's make energizer, short energizer. Do you like to clap your hand? Okay. I would like you clap your hands, but very simultaneous. Yeah, the same time, no delay. If I say one clap, directly you should clap your hand. Okay. Let's practice. One clap. Still not. No delay. Okay. One clap. Good. One clap. Two claps. 5 claps. Still. Okay. How about 13 claps? Do you hear the same time? I would like to teach you how about 13 claps. We have, you know about the scout, boy scout. Okay? Okay. Indonesian boy scout. I don't know, maybe in international said the same or not. Please pay attention. Let's practice 13 claps. Still? Okay, the final opportunity, the final chance. 13 claps. Good, thank you. Please be seated. Okay, good. Please applause for us. Okay, good. I heard from Dr. Ahmad that so many countries attend here, so it's very good. So maybe about 1 hour, I tried to deliver a very short presentation, and it's about medicinal plants from tropical rainforest for human health. Okay, maybe I don't have any chance to say one each of you, but maybe we have a later chance when you visit the laboratory. Okay, medicinal plants. Any of you that still use plants to cure your drug needs, cosmetics? Still, what is technical of the plant? Do you know about the plant? Yes, papaya. Okay. Injury. Good. Thank you. Excuse me. What's your name? Tashwin. Okay, Tashwin. Good to see you. Papaya is one of good medicinal plants. Even the taste is very bitter, right? But it contains so many. For example, to cure infection, it's very good. So one is papaya. Okay, good. Let's start the lecture, the short lecture. I'm Irawan Wijaya Kusuma. You can call me Irawan. Usually in Indonesian language, you can call me Pak Irawan. Pak means sir, uncle, like Pak Ci. Okay, yeah. Pak means like the polite greet. Yeah. I'm the lecturer at the Faculty of Forestry. This faculty, my research field is forest product chemistry and non-timber forest products. Because when we visit forests, any of you have visited forests? Okay. Not only contain the big trees, because forests usually we think only big trees, but non-timber forest product means a lot. Medicinal plants, bird nests, honey, bee honey, bee honey, so many. Okay, this one. And you can contact me at this email if you're interested about some topics. Today, there's 5 things that we try to discuss. Kalimantan, where we stay here, and how to strategies to find medicinal plants, short strategies, and I will describe you from medicinal plant into potential medicines, potential medicine from mangrove forest, and how about from nature to market. Let's see. Tropical rainforests occupy just 7%, only 7% of the Earth's land, but the species of plant, the species of plant and animal so high, yeah. Let's say about 50% of the species, but still this is very dynamic, the data. So sometimes maybe increase and decrease. How about the distribution of the tropical rainforest? Some in South Africa, some in Africa, this Southeast Asia, Brunei maybe, here, Brunei, and we are here, some place about it, Papua, Sumatra. So we have Indonesia has so big tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest, usually we can feel the high humidity and always rain with the evergreen leaf. No snow, no freezing time, always green. Now we enter the people and medicinal plant in Kalimantan. Why people and medicinal plant? Because it's really related. How we can give name medicinal plant? Because people usually use it. So many plants, but no medicinal plant. Until people use it. Okay? Okay. Indonesia, more than 17 islands exist. 17,000. About 250 millions. Maybe now 270. Number 5, I think, after China, India, and more. Yes, I think the 5th, yeah. And more than 300 ethnics and local language. We can speak, no. We cannot speak sometimes in local language. We have about 300 and sometimes we don't know the meaning exactly because really different, okay? It means that 300 ethnics will give 300 also culture, how to use plants as medicine, okay? You already know this, right? What's the name? What's the name? Orangutan. How about this one? Dolphin. Irrawaddy dolphin. Here in East Kalimantan, we have very special, very typical river, yeah? Freshwater dolphin. Freshwater dolphin. Irrawaddy dolphin. I forgot the name of the botanic name. Maybe Pak Suba know about the botanic name of Irrawaddy dolphin. I forgot. uh, okay. Let's find later. Irrawaddy dolphin. Some of local people use this custom. Maybe some of friends, Dayak from Malaysia and Brunei also similar. Kind of trees in the forest. How about this? You know this? Of course, this one. How about this? Rambutans. Very delicious. How about this? Okay. We have so many local fruits, local fruits, but usually very seasonal. Sometimes in December, sometimes in January, but not always. We cannot find always. Now, this season, this season, and this season, sometimes, if you are lucky. How about local tribes and ethnobotany? We have in Kalimantan about more than 80 tribes. 80 tribes. It means like how to speak with 80 language. Sometimes the same, sometimes not the same. 80 language will use the plant in same or different ways. Okay. How to use papaya, how to use other bitter plant, how to use so many plants. Okay. In East Kalimantan, we have about this, and some of them I will explain to all of you how they use the plant. In East Kalimantan, there is so many. We are maybe about here, about here. The green one is the local. Okay, let's start with the first plant. We have very legend, very popular. One of very popular medicinal plant from the tropical country, tropical forest. This one. The name is pasak bumi. How we call in English? Earth. Sometimes like earth stem, earth like bumi means earth. Pasak mean like a stem, like how to make the earth strong, like this one. So this the leaf and this the root, and the root is very long inside the earth, and sometimes we are not easy to get these plants, but this very popular. The most uses for the supplement, for the man vitality, for the supplement to make good health. This one, pasak bumi. And when you enter the forest, tropical rainforest, you can find some of like this plant. Can you imagine what kind of this plant? Not the big tree, but the small one. Do you know ginger? Yes. We have more than 200 forest ginger. Different smell, different taste, different uses, okay? With this fruit. And some very small plant. This one also ginger, forest ginger. How about this one? Have you ever? Do you know the name is Piper? I don't know. Piper, you know Piper? The strong smell, but maybe this like in Asia also, only, the smell. So many variety also this plant. How about this plant? How these things? Mushroom also has medicinal purposes because they have also poisonous properties, right? One of mushroom has already converted into powder in Japan, and 100 grams, it means the price is about $100. Only 100 grams, very small. And we have so many. So not only the big tree, this one we call fern. You know fern? Fern. This one, not the trees. But this one like the climber, tree climber. When we cut, it will produce like red resin, like blood. Yeah. Okay. So based on the variety of the plants, let's discuss about the uses of plant resource. I think you have also information about the plant uses. For example, we have some plant to be used as energy, rice, right? Rice, wheat, corn. How about pesticide? Do you know any plants that we can use as pesticide? Usually, the local people use to catch the fish. Sometimes they hunt the animal with the weapon, traditional weapon, right? They use all poison. How about cosmetics? Do you know plants to be used as cosmetics? Can you inform us the name? Because now the trend is back to nature. Turmeric, yeah. Turmeric means in Zingiberase, means ginger, all ginger, yeah, turmeric. Turmerics and yeah, if you check the cosmetic this time, sometimes they use natural from the plant because the trend is back to nature, yeah. And spices, additive, healthcare, and so on. We will discuss more in this one. And also we have so many variety of fruits that usually we can use as medicine also. This one, not only durian, yeah, so many. But maybe this is very important. From this fruit, we already sell the cosmetics for skin whitening. Yeah, from a company in Indonesia, they use these fruits. And also another that's very famous, this one. They use the skin, fruit skin, yeah, fruit skin to produce this, yeah, manggis, yeah, the same name, manggis. And also, in traditional way, usually people use as a sun protector, sun block, sunscreen, sunscreen, but from the nature. Use the plant and so on, yeah, okay. Maybe several slides will show you. So how about the potential this plant, like this one, to use as inflammatory diseases? For example, like this. If local people get hurt, get some infection, so to reduce the inflammation, they use this plant. Yeah. Like this one, I will make it spit. This to cure headaches, the Clausena, Safata, and to reduce pain infection. This come from several discussion with local people. Yeah. This one, Hyptis capitata, as how to remove the poison. If some person get poison, this to cure the poison. And this for the skin inflammation, this to wound healer. So if you get into forest and get hurt, some plants can be used, yeah? This one. And so, yeah, we already enter the forest and we collect and get this, like how to treat the snake bite. They also have this one. Some also to cure infection in the body. So based on this one, based on this data, we usually get into the laboratory process, laboratory work. Yeah, so many. Now we enter how to find the strategy to find medicinal plant. Because so many plant, right? The first, usually, we enter the village, learning from the experts, and ask them what plan, what for. For example, this person is our student. They learn how to use directly the leaf. They rub, squash until some foam and make this for the skin, yeah, for the space here. This one. This the first strategy. First strategy. The second strategy is how animal interact with plants. Have you ever see this? Okay. Even orangutan use several plants to cure the disease. So animal also give good information. Yeah. Some also based on the form. Local people use this leaf to cure liver disease. Why? We don't know. Maybe because they think the shape is like the heart. Maybe. Okay? Yeah? This one. What is the very interesting about this one? The color, right? Very intense color. People, local people use this to stop internal bleeding, blood. Okay, but we don't know. Is it related with the color of red? Again, yeah. How about this one? The color is strong, yellow, right? Some local people use to cure. Do you know when people get the liver disease, the skin become yellow? Do you know? Yeah. People use this root to cure the yellow skin disease. Yeah. The uses may be related with dental yellow. Still a question, yeah. Because they just use they also maybe not really understand why they use the plant, yeah. Okay, from medicinal plant now enter into the yeah, maybe the same slide I just skipped, yeah. For example, in laboratory we find that from 24 plants we use a skin whitening agent, gitu ya. Skin whitening agent, and then we find several also have antifungal. If we get the infection from the fungi, this also there is a research about that. And then about 40 plants collected as dental caries. Some people use for the oral disease, for the mouth. Sometimes if you check the toothpaste, they use herbal composition, yeah. Okay, so many plants that already tested. 11 from 40 extracts show good potential as anti-cancer. 11 from 40, 1/4, yeah, about 1/4 almost. And this 6 for 40, good dermatophyte, the skin disease. And also this for the, I think this one, yeah. Skin infection, we can use medicinal plants. This one, the tropical plants, Phogostemon cablin, is very aromatic. Just like maybe in your country, do you have any plants with strong odor, strong smell? Siri, yeah, Siri piper, yeah, piper, yeah. How about the others? Do you have plants with strong aromatic smell? Like ginger, like turmeric also. Oranges, yeah. Yes, usually from the leaf, yeah. Usually from the leaf. So we call the plant as aromatic plants. Aromatic plants. So many types, yeah. Aromatic plants mean tea tree oil, kajuput oil, or lavender. Lavender is also good smell, yeah. This smell sometimes has good effect for medicine. Do you know this? This is candidiasis, yeah? Candidiasis. When we got in our lips is very not really convenient, right? It sometimes really pain. And we can also use this plant. Usually we can find this Chromolena odorata extract and already tested in the lab that it has good activity. So sometimes we have the disease and we need direct medicine, and nature promised that. How about this one? Sometimes you use this, sometimes you need this, but maybe yeah, some person that very hard acne infection, acne, and we already tested also. Some plants also has good activity like this one. This we test in the laboratory. This one is bacteria. The price is price. The price